Yo, what's good? It's Mastermind MMA, and this video is going to be my thoughts on Dana White saying he wants Jon Jones versus Daniel Cormier 3 at heavyweight. So, yeah, so Dana, in the same sit down he had with Brett Okamoto, he was basically talking about, Cormier has to go through Stipe, but he says he feels like after Stipe, he's got two more fights on his he's got two more fights left in his career, and he feels like one of those fights will be Jon Jones. And Dana White personally said that he personally wants it at heavyweight. Like, he says, it's a third fight. Jon beat him twice. It's not necessary to make, but I want to see it at heavyweight. And he said Jones wants it at 205. Daniel wants it at 205. But, yeah, he never addressed the fact that Jon's always said, I'll go to heavyweight eventually, but if you want me to make that jump right now, you need to pay me very well, like a lot extra to do that. But in the MMA show, Ariel Helwani's MMA show, Jon Jones was saying, well, like, honestly, like, everything's going good at like heavyweight, so I make weight fine. Why am I gonna change it? But I'm like, dude, like, he's like, I want to prove to be the best light heavyweight, but he already proved that. So I feel like it's in his capabilities. So I don't know why he's not going for it, but I don't know if it's fear or if he feels like the margin of error is just too thin there. But I mean, he trains with heavyweights all the fucking time, and from what I hear, he like fucks them up. So I don't see why he won't want to do it. But Dana, I mean, like, if you want to do that, if DC makes it through Stipe and he's still the heavyweight champ, Dana just back up the Brinks truck for Jones, dog. Like, make it happen if you want it. You know, I could do with it. I could do without it. You know what I mean? If they make it at heavyweight, word, like, dope. You're spicing up like a big rivalry. Like, you're really with DC as like a champ that if you beat Stipe clean, like, that really makes it real interesting. You know what I mean? So DC could be arguably one of the best, like arguably the best heavyweight. And if Jon goes up and he beats DC at his biggest, like where he's his best, Jon is pound for pound, really. You know, you guys know me, and when I talk about pound for pound, I feel like pound for pound has to your skill set has to transcend weight classes, and it has to be proven through the act of fighting in different weight classes. I always give the examples of BJ Penn fighting from featherweight to heavyweight. Frankie Edgar, lightweight champion, weighing 156. You know what I mean? Multiple time belt challenger at 145. You can even drop down to 35, or as TJ says, 35s. But yeah, man, I feel like Jones needs to make that jump because, like, yeah, like getting back into the groove, just getting active, getting these people that you're gonna fight, and just cleaning out the new guys in the division. That's cool and all that, but I feel like you got to go for the best. You got to go for the challenges. You got to just fucking send it. You know what I mean? You're already hands down the best light heavyweight. And a lot of things that I don't know if you guys remember the landscape of when Jon Jones knocked out DC the first time in their second fight, where Jon was coming off a lot of shit before he popped again after knocking out DC. But right when he knocked it out, it just felt like, damn, Jon is back. He's the GOAT. Everyone was back on that Jon Jones wave. And he had another whole shit happen with the Pico, and then like Pico Grand and shit. So like we had a lot of shit happen. But I feel like if he just goes for greatness and just he could drown out everything and make everybody forget about everything by like cleaning out divisions. Like, yeah, Jon Jones back, but it's kind of like, yeah, he's active, he's back in the picture, but he's not like a non-factor. Just Jon Jones is doing his thing. I feel like if he goes for the greatness, the big marquees, just going for the biggest challenges and doing like great shit because he's capable of it, that'll just like boom, Jon Jones era, and like it's already Jon Jones era, but it'll be like the Jon Jones takeover time. You know what I mean? I'm not opposed to him going up to. I feel like if Stipe wins and DC retires, he's got to go fight up. He's got to fight Stipe. And when he called him out, recently he called out Stipe in Twitter before they announced the day before they announced the Santos fight, and he was like, "Yeah, I was just trolling the fans. I was just having fun. I was just stirring the pot." And I was like, "Well, go up to heavyweight, Jon. We all want to see it. Everyone's all want to see." I remember when Jon beat DC the first time. He's like, "Oh, I want to go up to heavyweight and fight Kane. I want to fight AKA's best athletes." I was like, "Bruh, you're back in the groove. Defend your belt. You got it back. defended a bunch of times. Just do champ shit. You know what I mean? Like, just get on that wave. You already know it's Mastermind MMA.